Today we're going to talk about how to make a solution in a volumetric flask. Our solid is already pre-weighed inside of our volumetric flask, and I have a beaker here of DI water. We're making an aqueous solution, so the water is our solvent. I'm going to start by pouring the water using the beaker into the flask so that it fills up most of the bulb area. And I'm going to do this slowly and carefully so that I don't spill anything. And then we're going to swirl the flask to get all of that solid to dissolve. In the neck of the flask, there's a line that goes around the neck. In this flask, it's gray, usually gray or tan. We're going to add our water so that it gets close to that line. And again, I'm using the beaker for this portion. I'm going to switch over to using a transfer pipette because it has more control. We also don't want to use your wash bottle because it has less control than a transfer pipette. So I'm going to suck up some of our water and add it into our flask. And we want to make sure that our meniscus is right at that line. So I'm getting down to eye level with that line. And we want the bottom of the curve to be right at our measurement line. If you go over that line, you have to start over. So it's really important to take extra time and care when measuring this out. So my meniscus is right at the line, my solid is dissolved. The next step is to put a stopper on our flask. You want to make sure that the number on the stopper and the number on the flask match. These are both number 9. We're going to put our stopper on the flask, give it a little twist to make sure that it's secure, and then we're going to invert it. So either using your finger or your thumb, you're going to hold it in place and turn it upside down and right side up at least 10 times. And then once you've completed the inversions, your solution is done and ready to be used.